Greetings everyone, and welcome to my coin collection. Today's coin was released on the 17th of July 1992 by the United States Mint to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the White House. The White House is the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States. It is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest in Washington, D.C. The term White House is often used as a metonym for the President and his advisors. When George Washington was inaugurated as the first President of the United States in April 1789, he lived in New York City, first in the Franklin House, and then, because it was too small, the Alexander Macomb House. However, the Residence Act of July 1790 designated that the nation's capital be permanently located in the new Federal District and temporarily in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for 10 years while the permanent capital was built. While in Philadelphia, the mansion of Robert Morris was rented. Washington and his successor, John Adams, both lived there for the majority of their presidencies. Design competitions were held to choose the designs for both the President's House and the Capitol building. On July 16, 1792, the President met with the commissioners of the Federal City to decide the winner, and construction of the house began at noon on October 13, 1792, with the laying of the cornerstone, which this coin commemorates. The residence was designed by Irish-born architect James Hoban in the neoclassical style. Hoban modelled the building, at least in part, on Leinster House in Dublin, a building which today houses the Irish legislature. Construction took place between 1792 and 1800, using Aquia Creek sandstone painted white. On November 1, 1800, just before the upcoming election, John Adams arrived in the new capital city to take up his residence in the White House. On his second evening in its damp, unfinished rooms, he wrote his wife, "Before I end my letter, I pray heaven to bestow the best of blessings on this house, and all that shall hereafter inhabit it. May none but honest and wise men ever rule under this roof." Starting with Thomas Jefferson in 1801, various succeeding presidents have made adjustments to the layout of the building and have added new sections so that it is not just a residence but a workplace. In 1814, during the War of 1812, the mansion was set ablaze by the British Army in the burning of Washington, destroying the interior and charring much of the exterior. Reconstruction began almost immediately, and President James Monroe moved into the partially reconstructed executive residence in October of 1817. The modern-day White House complex includes the executive residence, the West Wing, the East Wing, the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, which is the former State Department, which now houses offices for the President's staff and the Vice President, and Blair House, a guest residence. The obverse design of the coin features the north portico of the White House, which was added to the building in 1829 under the presidency of Andrew Jackson. It has the dates 1792 to 1992 above the building, and the words "The White House" around the top of the coin. "In God We Trust" is below the building, and "Liberty" around the base. The designer's initials are below the building on the far left, while the Denver Mint mark is after the Y in Liberty on the right. The reverse features a bust of James Hoban, the original architect of the White House, in front of the main entrance that he designed, with his name just below. Around the edge of the coin are the words United States of America and $1, while the Latin E pluribus unum is in the top right. The designer's initials are in Hoban's sleeve. Surcharges collected from coin sales were to be used to raise an endowment to be a permanent source of support for the White House collection of fine art and historic furnishings, and for the maintenance of the historic public rooms of the White House. There was a mintage of this uncirculated silver $1 coin of 123,803. The $1 silver proof had a mintage of 375,851, for a total of 499,654 coins. This is another nice coin with an interesting history. I hope you've enjoyed looking at it with me. If you have, please like the video and leave a comment down below. You might also consider subscribing to my channel to ensure that you do not miss any of the upcoming videos from my coin collection.